Simulator. My name is Big Bill. How are y'all doing today? As I am doing good, as today is Monday, June 9th, 2025. How are we all doing? I hope you all had a wonderful weekend, and I hope your week is off to a wonderful start. Good morning, and good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you guys are watching from. We got a fun one today. As we are actually getting ready to leave, or we're actually getting ready to pull out of Great Falls, Montana. We're heading to Glasgow. I think that's how you say it. I don't know. I have to look at the name here. Glasgow, Montana. We're just doing a quick little short run today. Got a few things to talk about today. Very nice. Got a few things to talk about, and we'll talk about this trip. So once we get out of Great Falls, I will talk about the trip. But I gotta ask this question. Someone private messaged me, asked me this question. Hey, have you ever thought about bringing back Euro Truck Simulator 2? And it took me a minute to think about that question. Is that something you guys would want me to do? Bring back Euro Truck Simulator 2? Like, back then I used to record that one as well with ATS. I mean, I would be happy to do that if you guys would want me to. Yeah, let me know down in the comments below. And, yeah. So, alright, well, we just pulled out of Great Falls. Let's talk about today's load real quick. Today we are hauling JCB equipment, pretty much. We're going to Glasgow, Montana. It is an oversized load because the excavator is sticking off the trailer on the sides just by a little bit, but it does count as an oversized load. They're expecting us Thursday, 3:01 p.m. to Thursday, 9:41 p.m. The job income is $13,009. Job remains is 9 hours and 51 minutes. Next rest stop is 6 hours and 16 minutes. Now, let's get rid of that. I will hit the pause menu here shortly to talk about today's load and a little bit about the run. The biggest reason why I picked this run, why not stay in Montana, check out the beautiful Montana. We have not been in this state for a long time. I think we only came in here, I think it's only the second time, I believe. So, I said screw it. You know what, instead of, taking one of the long trip runs that they had there in Great Falls, I said, you know what, screw it, let's just take a short run, stay in Montana, check out the beautiful state of Montana, because, I'm an East Coast kid. I didn't really go out in the Midwest or out in the West Coast, so, yeah. Furthest west I've been is South Bend, Indiana. So, everyone's like, South Bend, Indiana. I'm like, Notre Dame, University of Notre Dame. It's a college football game. I was, how old was I? I forget how old I was. I know Tyrone Willingham was our head coach at the time for the University of Notre Dame. So, yeah. Alright, but let's start off with a couple things we can talk about real quick. First thing we can talk about is they have introduced South Dakota. Can't wait. From what the photos I've seen in that little blog they did on Steam, introducing South Dakota. It looks like it's going to be very beautiful. No matter, I think every state's been beautiful. I will give props to SCS. They have done a phenomenal job with these DLC maps. Honestly, they have done a phenomenal job. So, I've seen that the Freightliner Cascadia is going to get a nice little update. Ain't too big on the Cascadia. It's not my cup of tea. Well, I'm kind of a Freightliner guy, kind of not a Freightliner guy. I mean, it all depends on the truck. So. What else? What else? Oh, I've seen the farming DLC, the transport one. Yeah, I see we're getting an update for that too, so. So yeah. I think we're coming up to a small little town here. Yeah. I have to pause me here shortly. Actually, let's go around this corner and I'll do it. There is a way station coming up too, so that's what I'm trying to see if I'm going to get called in that way station. We'd be getting lucky here with Montana. So we got a mini excavator, we got the big boy excavator, and then we have whatever's in the box. I think it's just parts. I'm not too sure. Oh, okay, we can bypass. It's like everyone's bypass. Oh wait, okay. See, I looked on the map. I was trying to figure out how do we enter. I guess we enter from here. Okay. And what we leave? Oh no, we can leave that way. Okay. Nice logging trailer right there. Yeah, I would tell you guys the weight of this load, but as you guys can tell from the cargo, yeah, can't. So. Let's get rid of that. Alright, so we got a few things to talk about. I'm trying to think of the... Oh, NASCAR was in Michigan over the weekend. They had the Truck Series and the Cup Series. Big news coming to NASCAR. The Ram Trucks is coming back to NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series. I'm excited. I am really excited. Really gotta get on the brakes there. I'm really excited about that because number one, we finally get another manufacturer in NASCAR, and number two, yes, I'm happy to see Ram or anything Dodge related come back to the sport. Like, I miss Dodge, I really do. So. probably just going to make our video just a little bit longer. It's not even a long trip. But anyway, Denny Hamlin won yesterday. Good race, actually. It was actually shockingly the only big incident was that wreck with Alex Bowman hitting the wall, and that was probably the only big incident. I mean, yeah, I can tell you what, that was actually good. Other than that red flag incident for Alex Bowman and that wreck, it was actually pretty much a clean race for the most part. Which is shocking about Michigan, because when you think of Michigan, sometimes you think of, okay, multiple cautions, some accidents. But yesterday, no. I will say this, though, and I think NASCAR needs to take its notes. We need to get more horsepower in these cars. Go back to what they used to be a couple of years ago, when they used to run 800 to 900 horsepower in them motors. I mean, they're capable of doing it. So. Alright, let's... Yeah, we're just gonna get over now. Oh, man. Sorry. Go around this corner, I'll hit the pause mate, we'll talk about today's load. Yeah, see, we don't even have that much farther to go. So. But hey, it's not that bad of a run. Like I said, I wanted to check out more Montana. I feel like we haven't been really in Montana that long. I think that load to Great Falls was probably our second load ever to Montana, so. Pause. Yeah, so the weight doesn't even show up on here either. Alright, so trip distance is 218 miles. Trip time is 4 hours and 26 minutes. So here it is. JCB JS130LC hydraulic excavator and a JCB Mini and JCB parts. Now, pretty much this load is loaded the right way. You got the Mini, you got the big one, and then you got the parts. That's pretty much the right way of doing things when it comes to construction companies and Stepdecks. They'll put the little equipment on here. That way there's weight on the drives, and then they'll put the bigger cargo in the middle, and then that part box, it could roughly weigh, I don't know, 4,000 pounds, 2,000 pounds, something to balance it, a little bit to help the trailer from not jumping up and down. So, but here you guys go from Great Falls, Montana, Libher to Glasgow, Montana, ADM, $13,009, $57.06 a mile. Cargo mass is 39,727 pounds. Yeah, not that bad of a run. There was some other runs in there, but the problem is we wouldn't have gotten very far out of Great Falls because of the town. So, but there you guys go. So, maybe we did. I think we delivered here more than twice. I'm not 100% sure. I have to really think about it. Because I know we've been to here and here. I don't know, maybe I know we pulled out of here. I don't know. But there we are. We're up here. There's our map update. And Nevada is still gray. but there you guys go. I know I wanted to show off the truck there for a little bit, but you know, you gotta keep moving, keep the flow of traffic going. Nice little truck stop. Yep, hauling JCB equipment and stuff. Hauling I did get asked this question about the JCB equipment or that DLC that came out. I love it. Actually, I do like it. I like it a lot. And I did also get this question too. The question was, do we plan on doing any nighttime runs? Yes, we will try to get a nighttime run here shortly with this truck. Everyone wants to see this thing lit up in the dark. I know. Let me tell you, that part 2 video that we did last week, okay, I was hoping the sun would not come up. I was hoping it would be dark the whole time, but once the sun came up, I'm like, God damn it. So excuse me. I must say, this is actually a nice little break from doing the highway runs, you know. Another way station. Make sure I keep my distance from that little boy in front of me. Lows. Normally I don't use that camera. I don't use this camera on roads like this, on trips like this. This camera right here, yeah, I don't do that. Only when it's like wide open, it's a straight line, I got a gap between me and the truck in front of me. Yeah. Very rare do I use this camera. But you guys love it. I don't know why. 3? Okay. But one's passing one, the other one. What in the world? Okay, everybody's just saying, screw it, we're gonna leave the Peterbilt alone. Oh, sorry about that. I don't know what happened to my voice there. Yeah, we're gonna need both lanes. Now we are gonna get some rest, so enter. Now we are gonna get some rest, and then we'll probably select another job, but we're gonna take a look at and see what they have to offer right now. So, okay, I see where they want us. Good deal. Oh, hello. I didn't even see you guys back there when I pulled around back here. Alright, we're gonna make this straight as possible. I know you guys love it when I do these videos when it comes to backing up. Yeah, we'll go get some rest here in a minute. To the 4-ways. Alright, there you guys go. Oop, turn the beacons off. "219 miles, 5 hours and 13 minutes, 39.1 gallons of fuel consumed." And there you go. Now, we are almost close to level 20. And this is real quick, this is towards the end of the video. The only reason why I've not bought a truck yet is also because if we go here to the Peterbilt for SES, you get the big sleeper at level 20. So that's why. Alright, let's take a look at the freight market here in Glasgow. Alright, not bad, not bad. We got some good ones here. Got some really good ones too. So now, obviously, some of these might disappear, but that's okay. Um, you know, we'll look around, see what's all available, and then we'll go from there. So, look over here. Okay, so we're gonna have to go back here to the rest area. Actually, what I might do, go get fuel and then go back to the rest area. How does that sound? I'll do that. Not recording though, so all right, we'll do that. How much fuel do we have anyway? About a quarter and a half. Okay. Oh, 109 gallons. Okay, so we're almost good. All right. With that being said, I'll see y'all next time. Have a wonderful start to your week. I'll see y'all next time. Goodbye.